Are we working here? All right. I wish I could get this camera to flip back and forth, but it won't do that. I'm showing this video here of this guy, a homeless person, and I'm thinking about start changing the mandate of my channel and start pointing at things like this. I can't save everybody. I cannot. But there's so many homeless people out there, even myself, when the COVID hit, I swear I'll never make fun of homeless people again. I don't hang around with them, but I'll never make fun of them again because, it happened to me overnight. Here's this guy. Poor bastard, I'm sure he's just totally exhausted. I get it. I understand it. It happened to me overnight, and you get so tired that you can only go so far, and eventually your body just wears out, and you have to lay down and take a break. This guy, his batteries ran out right in front of a Dollar Tree. He obviously felt safe here. Maybe he lives here. I don't know. But it's, eventually, there's going to be a cop that's going to walk up and, kick him in the bottom of his feet and say, you can't sleep on the sidewalk. So, it shouldn't be like this here in this country. It should not be like this. There should be a place, people should be able to go to a place and be safe, public places, parks, and da-da-da. I've been, just since I started this YouTube channel, I've been kicked out of 2 parks. I'm fixing to go down to Melbourne. I've turned around and gone back to Melbourne to try to fight, justice. Fucking ridiculous, man. This guy it probably goes through hell every day, just trying to survive, and if he keeps staying here, he's, the police are going to come here and make his life even worse, and he'll lose his bicycle and all his stuff, and and then they'll hold him for 30, 60 days, whatever, and then they'll throw him into the street, and it's going to be even worse, because now you're going to have his bicycle, and it's, that's how they do it, they just, they make it worse. I'm going to watch him for a little while. I'm kind of taking a break right now, so I'm going to keep my eye on him for a little bit, I'm not going to wake him up because he's obviously exhausted, I'm going to keep my eye on him for a little bit. I can't save everybody. I cannot. But I'll hang out for a little bit and keep an eye on him and talk to you guys, while I'm keeping an eye on him, and I'll talk to you. We got to do something about this, man. We need our country back. We do. It's not the country I grew up in. It's not. For me, I've kind of been homeless for. I try not to cuss, but I've been homeless for a long time. I've been homeless for probably over 30 years. But I'm not really homeless, I'm a nomad, I'm a nomad, and I travel around. I spent my whole life in the carnival business. And so I travel around and I, camp out in bizarre places. And, so for me, it's really nothing new. Being homeless is really nothing. When I became homeless, I kind of already was, But it's okay, I claim Miami Beach as my hometown. That's where I was born. I was born right on Miami Beach. And, I'll make more videos and keep telling you all, piece by piece, how I've lived my life. I'm digging in my basket right now because I want a cigar. But this is, this we shouldn't have this in our country, you know. If it were me laying there like that, it was because I was drunk and passed out right there. But I'm sure this guy is homeless and, just having it rough, and we need to fix this stuff, help each other out, take care of each other, We need to take care of each other. All right, I'm going to tell you something right now, man. The greatest movie I ever saw, and I'm going to point the camera at this light up here because there's a big nest up there for eagles. And I believe this is a point. There was a movie made back in the 1970s, and it was called Oh God. And you young people won't remember these names, but you older people will. It was with John Denver and let me not think about it. It'll come back to me in a minute. Gracie, him and a woman did a show back in the 50s on the radio. Something in Gracie. George Burns. His name was George Burns. And George Burns played God. And he approached John Denver, and they had I don't really remember the movie too much, except the one part where John Denver asked God, why don't you do something about this? Why don't you stop all this suffering and all the things on this planet? And God told him, well, I already have. And John Denver said, what is it that you did? He said, well, I gave you each other. Well, there you go.